Hello lovely Cancers. We are going to do 6 months ahead. We're going to focus on the 6 months, like I said, with Oracle, and we're going to do I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to do 6 tarot cards and then 6 clarity tarot cards and a couple of Oracle cards to get the message of what's happening, all the energies around the next 6 months for us. So I hope you love this reading. Let's see. So without further ado, let's go up. We actually got 2 cards come out, which I'm going to allow. I was actually meant to pick it out, but we've got to be fair. So I do feel that this is a balance in your life. It looks like a justice card to me, and it's bringing in that wisdom. So if you can see, she's got 2 balancing scales, and she's got the wisdom of the owl on her head. So it's about balancing, to be fair. It's about doing things the right way and discovering new ways or creative ideas that you can do, but that are fair and right for you on your path. This is how I'm reading it. Yeah, so she is a queen. She's got everything that she needs. She's balancing her goals, her solutions, and or whatever she's doing. And she's taking the wisdom of her life and putting that into action in her next journey. So this is about being fair, doing what's right, and making sure there's a balancing act in your life. So I want to say, don't overburden yourself. Give yourself a break when needed. That's how I'm taking it, but also do things in the right way, how it should be. So there might be things where you're planning out something and it needs to be done in a certain way to get that going with that. So we do have the fork in the road. So there is a decision. It's about going on a next journey. Now this means that you're going to make a decision in the next 6 months about where you're going to go, what direction to take. It feels like that you've got choices to make, and perhaps you're not quite sure which way to go, but it's about I want to say balancing the pros and the cons of which direction you want to take. So perhaps if you've got 2 or more choices or decisions or roads to take, balance it out, the pros and cons, write it in your book. Right, okay, if I went this way, would I be happy? List all the pros, list all the cons about, and that's how you can come to a decision on your road, what best will make you happy in your life for the next 6 months. So let's get on with the tarot cards. So I'm going to do 6 tarot cards and then 6 clarity tarot cards. 6 cards to bring clarification. So let's do this. 8 of Wands, you're definitely going full speed ahead with something. The World, something's come to an end. It's completion. I will read it much more longer. And then now you're going on to the new beginning. 3 of Swords, something's caused you a bit of sad. So going forward, something may cause or disrupt you. A bit of sadness with the 3 of Swords, but it could be you're deciding. Remember, you got fork in the road, so it might give you a bit of heartache. Not really heartache, but more like stress is what I want to say. You've got the Hangman here. I will show the cards as they come. That means that you're looking at things from a different perspective, or the need to look at things from a bigger perspective before you make that decision. You've got the 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, resources, getting together with other people. It's being recognized for your hard work even. And we'll get 2 more cards. We've got the Devil. Releasing those negative thinking, thoughts, any ideas that just don't feel good, or something that may be keeping you up at night or stressing you out with the 3 of Swords. Okay, so they've got 6 cards there. So I'll show you here. We've got the 8 of Wands. So there's quick thinking, there's quick logical thinking, something that's creative, and a creative idea that you've grabbed onto, and you're going to go forwards. Now, if you see with the fork in the road, you have made a decision. So you will make a decision. There is a few things that you're weighing up. So that's what I want to say with this, to be fair, Oracle card. You're weighing up the options. You're weighing up the journey, which one will be better for you. So to be fair, also to be fair to yourself, what's going to feed your soul, what's going to make you feel amazing and happy to take that journey. So when you decide on what path you're going to take, is it good for you? Does it enhance your life, and does it make you feel good, and is it something you'd love to do for the longer term? with this. So that's how you can make a decision. So the 8 of Wands, you're definitely stepping up and you're definitely being creative and going for whatever creative idea or project that you've been thinking about. The World means that something's completed. You've now finished a cycle of your journey. You're onto a new journey. It's also a success as well, that you've had that success. So something's completed and new beginnings coming in, but it may be causing a little bit of stress with the 3 of Swords. So perhaps the fork in the road where you got decisions to make, that's leaving you a little bit stressed out because you're not quite sure. So weigh up the options again and figure out what would suit you better in your life and what's your vision for your life. Where do you see yourself from 6 months from now, a year from now, and make steps to that. Use that as a way of to choose which direction to go. The Hangman is seeing things from a higher perspective. So perhaps don't keep yourself in a box. Don't see things from a smaller angle. So expect the unexpected also, I wanted to say there. But it's about looking. So perhaps you've got an idea. So perhaps expand it and see if you can see if there's another way around of doing something, or another choice that might be much more inviting, but you haven't thought about it, or you're just not sure about it, or you're not sure if that's for you. But look at things from a bigger perspective. And 3 of Pentacles, there is teamwork. This is collaboration with people, others, helping out on your project even. It's also being recognized for your hard work and the work that you do. So that's about being recognized and also teamwork. And if you're not working with others, it might just be teamwork with the universe and spirit and co-creating with that to be able to get to where you want. And the Devil has come up. That means that there might be some thinking that's not really doing you any good. So let that dissipate and don't allow that to take the forefront of your journey. We all have negative thinking. I mean, I get this all the time. Like, seriously, I'm negative Nancy sometimes, but just don't let that get out of hand, because you're on a great path, because you've got something that you're going to go forward, something that's completed. There might be a little bit of decision that's causing you stress. You're going to look at things from a different perspective to get to the next stage of your life, and you're going to be recognized for the hard work and dedication to what you're doing in the next 6 months. But just release what no longer serves you with the Devil, with the thinking that you might not be good enough, or your self-doubt even, I want to say. So let's get some clarity cards with the other tarot deck. I forgot to do these oracle cards. You did get 2 cards, but I'm going to do this one because this was what was meant to come out as well. So I'm going to quickly give you one of these. Oops. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So let go of things in your mind, like the Devil sometimes gives us thoughts that really doesn't serve us. I'm going to take this as beyond the mind, the heart beats. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to the thinking in your head that may not be doing you any good. So feel things with your heart. What makes you feel good going forward on your journey, and that's probably what's going to help you make that decision in your life. So beyond the mind, the heart beats. So it's not just about your mind, logical mind. Think with your heart. Think with what really feeds your soul, what really feels good for you on your path with that. So now we're going to do the tarot clarification. Let's see. Clarification for the 8 of Wands. We have the Devil again, guys. Yeah, you're stressing yourself out with this. You need to come from a positive thing. I know it's hard because sometimes in life we do have self-doubts about our progress or maybe the path that we're taking, but this is a double message that it's time to think positive about yourself, about your life and where you're going. You can do it. I mean, life can get us down sometimes, or we can get ourselves down, but remember, think with your heart, not your mind. Sometimes our mind can get in the way. Our thoughts are recycling thoughts that just don't serve us. So with the World the World card, we've got the Justice. So it's a win-win situation. There's a need of balance. So look at this. We've got the to be fair. There's definitely justice. So I do feel you're going to get what you want in life, but there's a little bit of a balancing act. So these both represent like the justice, getting what you deserve, needing to have that balance, and sometimes things have to be played a certain way or done in a certain way to get to where you want to go. I mean, there's sometimes in life we have to do things a certain way. It has to be done a certain way, and that's just the way it is. But this is about you've completed something with the world card and the justice. So that's like saying yes, you eventually got what you wanted anyway. So but we're looking at the 6 months, don't forget. So 3 of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords. You're definitely going after something. So perhaps when you're making a decision with the fork in the road of where to go, it's causing you a little bit of stress here, maybe despair. But then you're definitely going to make that decision, because the 9 of Swords, he's thinking he's thinking logically, and he's making a swift decision, and he's going forward. But even though it says beyond the mind, the heart beats, that's about the negative thinking or any thoughts that maybe just a little bit self-doubt. Remove that and think what's good and what really going to feed your soul down your journey in the next 6 months, and do that. So with the Hangman, we have 2 cards because it grabbed. Oh, you got the World card. Wow, it's a yes. So I'm going to say this is also, even though I said this in something you completed, it's like a journey, but you've got the World card again, so that you're looking at something, life with a different perspective here. So perhaps you're taking a journey, a new direction, going the next 6 months. And this is a success card as well. It doesn't just mean about completion. It's like you're now stepping into your purpose. I feel like you're stepping into your true purpose, what you want to do with your life. You've got the Knight of Wands, which is being creative and going forward, what your heart desires. And this is about being creative and taking that opportunity and running with it, because you know you want it. So you've got 2 knights next to each other. You're definitely going after what you want. But you're looking at things from a different perspective with the Hangman. So with the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Wands, victory there, guys. So the finish line, victory, success. So with the 3 of Pentacles, all your hard work, the dedication, the recognition of your hard work and teamwork even, you're going to get that victory. So don't worry about too much of the 3 of Swords, and that you're going to get past it. And then see the Devil's, all that does is make you try and change ways. It does, sometimes it can help you really. Sometimes when hard stuff happens in our life and we start thinking things, we take a turn for the better and get rid of that thinking, and we end up finding our victory after all, because sometimes hard things have to happen for us to make changes. So, but I just feel that's a little bit of self-doubt, and also doubting your path, even doubting which path to take. And even if you do decide what path to take, you might be doubting that you can do it or that you can make it happen as successful. But the 4 of Wands is definitely saying that hard work's going to pay off. Wow, big changes, the Devil and the Tower card. So that means definitely there is a completion with the World Cup, the World Cup. I keep saying the cup, I don't know why, the card. There is a completion in the next 6 months. The big changes come, but every time big changes coming, something better happens. So there is definitely something that's ended or completed. It's a journey, but you're onto a new journey, which is why you've got to make that decision with the fork in the road. I'm going to take one more card for a big bonus card, just to seal the deal here. And the Queen of Pentacles, guys, you're definitely going to get that stability. The Queen has everything in her resources. She's going to grab that stability and security, and she's going to make her life as successful. And with the Rabbit here, quick thinking, things happening fast. Remember, you've got the 8 of Wands, so you're going to go after idea after you make that decision. Allow things to dissipate with the negative thoughts, and even if you don't have negative thoughts, it might be just a little bit of self-doubt and not trusting your journey or trusting the path that you take. But the Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. It means you are the leader. You're making things happen. You're going to bring finances into your world and make a great living with your life, because you've got the 4 of Wands. You're going to be happy in the end. And I do feel that the next 6 months you're going to reevaluate some things, make things happen in your life, and make a new direction that's going to be for the better for your life. So I hope this reading has given you some insights for the next 6 months, and thank you so much for joining me. Please come back again.